finished setting my rod up yet.
Good morning everyone, welcome to the Blind Angler live Christmas special, we'll call it. We're out doing a bit of winter fishing. I'm just setting up.
My phone's in the middle next to your glasses and that one's on charge. I'm hiding in the car.
One of these bomb lid. So I'll have a look at the chat in just a second, just while I quickly rush through and set up and whatnot. What we could catch today is basically anything, really. Or nothing, as Jen's just whispered. Very kind of her. Let's just have a look. Let's see if I've got a two hook flapper here. I don't think crabs are going to be a problem today, just because of how bitterly cold it is. I mean, it is freezing in the UK at the moment. That's a two hook flapper. Days. I know down here in Plymouth it's been a lot warmer than it has in other places in the UK. I know, but we're still in the minus. I think at the moment it's about -1. So we're out and about. And we'll give it a go. There we are. Nice little two hook flapper. Let's get that one on. Caught on something already. Conditions today are a lot better than last time we were live. Yeah, obviously last time we were live it was stormy, very stormy conditions. 50-mile-per-hour winds and rain. It was absolutely awful. But today we've come out for a couple of hours. Just setting up and I will be with you guys and girls very quick. Right, today's bait is ragworm, and I do have some mackerel fillets as well, but the mackerel fillets are frozen solid, so I'm just going to leave them in the sun here. Leave them down there, and let's get some ragworm on. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Oh, that's a different YouTube channel. Right. There, like that. So that's fine. I hope you guys can see the rod. Let me just find my screen, and we will get into the chat. Hoping everybody is well today. Right, stand this side. Should block the sun. Right, Judd, did you put my phone on it or? Just sort some stuff out a second. I'll be in the chat. Right, so today I've got 2 hook flapper on, I've got mackerel fillets, and I've also got ragworm. I haven't used the grip lead because I'm the only one here fishing. Excuse me. So I thought with a worm bait, we'll just let it roll around the bottom. Now, where we are, I don't like fishing here on a low tide, and the tide is going out. But I thought different bait with a different setup, with the rolling lead and stuff, might be something different. So we'll give that a go. Right. Good luck from. Right, I'm going to try and read this. Obviously, if you're new to the channel, I am blind. I've got 1% of vision, so I'm going to try and read this myself. But all of a sudden, it seems quite difficult to read, or harder than normal. But someone has just said good luck, so thank you. I think it was somebody called David, but okay. Let's see. Look here. Absolutely freezing. But hopefully we'll get into some fish. Hopefully. Right, bear with me. Just 2 seconds, just need to check one thing.
Hello. So what's happened here then Wayne? What's happened?
What's happened?
Yeah, what how's today gone?
Okay. So you're going to make me say? Right, guys and girls and everybody else. So last time I went live, I couldn't read. I could read the chat, but I couldn't read the names because the screen was set up in a different way. I don't even know if I'm on camera or not. So I've fixed that by using a different screen to read from a different screen, because everything is white with a black background, so it stands out for me and my amazing eyesight. The only problem that we have now is that it's daytime and not nighttime, and the glare is so bad. I can't even see the screen, let alone read anything. So what I've done is I've asked my incredibly beautiful wife,
Who was
Who
bringing
has-
you fishing, and
who-
I was going to sit and watch the film.
who was bringing me
Warm.
fishing, and she was going to do some Christmassy stuff and everything like that in the van and be happy. And now I've had to ask her to read the chat for me, and she said no.
I did say no.
But I've offered to pay her with sweets,
Sweets don't cut it anymore, I'm afraid. I don't like sweets too much now.
so I'm hoping that the communications manager will
No.
reconsider and help us out here.
Well, you have 15 people watching you.
Thank you.
You have Skyquake said, "Hello Wayne, hope you're well, good luck."
Oh, hang on, Jen. Can you see the rod in the?
I don't know, what are you playing then?
Thank you, Sky.
I don't think you moved it. Oh yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And then you've got Dale Barnes. I'm not very good at reading, so please
Dale.
forgive.
Yeah.
Good luck, fella.
Oh, it was Dale that said good luck. Thank you, Dale.
Chuckle to Rarely Fishing. Hello Wayne on chat.
Hiya, Chuckles. Thank you very much.
Fishing Wayne. Hi.
Who said that? Sorry, Jen.
Soft. And then we've got fishing rod, I think Canadian turtle.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Soft fishing. Yeah. Thank you.
The troublemaker.
The what, Joe?
Yeah.
Right.
Said hello.
Della's in. Dell
Maddie.
Intrepid.
Maddie Man saying hi guys, how did you get on digging, mate? I don't
Yeah. I know what he means.
Okay. Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm rarely within Wayne's fishing conversations. I have no idea what goes on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, Maddie. So the plan was obviously, you know what the plan was. We spoke about it. We didn't go in the end because it was -3 by about 3 p.m. So yeah, we didn't. I mean, I would have gone. I was happy to go, but to take Zach out in that was not fair. So I said so what we had planned, hopefully we'd be able to do it this weekend. The tides are good this weekend. I think Sunday's going to be a bit warmer. So hopefully, mate, we'll be out doing it this weekend. I'm really hopeful with that. And obviously with Zach now breaking up from school tomorrow, means we can get out. But yeah, we've got one rod out there with a rolling lead, 2 ragworm, 2 hook flapper. With this weather, I don't think I'll be troubled by the crabs. And with the rolling lead, it just means it can roll around the bottom, hopefully disturbing something. I'm hoping that we don't catch whiting and that we catch something else, maybe a flatfish, or you can catch literally anything off this mark. Last winter they were catching flounder, you can get turb garnard, you can get bass, you can get thornback grey, you can get codlin, you can get all of that from here. It's just they're very rare to get that. So with these cold conditions in the daytime and the tide going out, I'm thinking that whatever's upriver has to swim down past here. So I've digged it out a little way today, not very far, it's just a little cast today. And hopefully we'll get something. If we wind in and we haven't had anything, then we'll cast it out a little bit further. Yeah, Jen?
Happy Angler said hello all, especially hosted crew. Awesome Fishing Man said hello, hi Wayne mate. Maddie said, too cold for young'uns, good luck.
Thank you, Maddie.
Rasta said, what was that?
Cool. Happy fishermen, thank you for joining us. Casters, thank you for joining us. And oh, that's a bite. Awesome fishermen, thank you also for joining. If anybody hasn't, please do like and subscribe. What I would like actually, Jen, is one of the moderators, can you put a link in the chat which is for my dad's channel? So my dad, David Vowden, is a wildlife photographer, and he's a professional photographer, has been all his life. And I've been telling him for years, Dad, you need a YouTube channel, like the pictures are just insane. So he's just started up. I think he's got.
Being nibbled at.
Yeah, I know. Just have a little tap, so we'll just leave that one a sec. But yeah, we had a little. So my dad's just set up his YouTube channel. He wanted to hit. He was hoping to hit 50 subscribers by Christmas. He's just hit 58 subscribers, 59, something like that. So if you haven't checked it out, one of the mods can put David Bowden's channel into the link. And please, if you love your wildlife, please do check it out. He does it. Like some of our fishing marks are there, and the videos are insane. I mean, he's a professional, so don't compare the blind angler videos to him, because you know he's a professional and I'm just a poor blind boy. You know, the photography skills didn't really rub off on me, to be fair. But yeah, please do go give him a like and a sub. It's brilliant.
Happy Angler said, "Where are you, please?"
So yeah, today on this, as you said, wonderful winter's day, I'm down in Plymouth, Devon, on the south coast, and we're at a place called Elphinstone Car Park. Basically, it's quite a nice little mark for coming and doing a live, because you can, like, Jen's in the car, we've got a nice big car, and Jen's in there keeping nice and warm, and obviously you can see how close it is. So it's all nice and easy for fishing when it's cold. In the summer we can do some lives, or in the springtime we can do some lives, you know, at other places. I've got a nice little mark and everything for us to do some lives next year. But this is where we are at the moment. I'm just going to check this line.
No, it's his first cast.
Just had another little touch then as I was there, so I'm just going to give it a second, because they do get flounder here. I mean, it could be a whiting, but a whiting bite's a lot more ferocious, same as a pouting. A pouting bite's a lot more ferocious, so I'm hoping that's a flatfish or something different. Definitely isn't a whiting, or, well, it could be a whiting, it could be a small one. It's not a bass, but I'm going to give it 2 minutes, then I'm going to do a quarter turn on the reel and see what happens. But we're on our first cast at the moment. We were here earlier at 10 to 10. We were here really early this morning. Well, not really early. That was straight from the school run. It was bitterly cold, bitter. But the tackle shop wasn't open. And so we stayed here for about half an hour and it didn't open. So we went to Tesco's, did the
Christmas booze shop.
Yeah, the Christmas booze shop, which is very important. Jen can relax now. We got our drink.
Hey.
And then we've come back for a couple of hours. So first cast.
Gotta get it while it's on offer.
Let's do a little quarter turn, shall we? There we go. Just see what happens. Just in case that's a flounder. Would be nice.
No, your luck is a boot.
Sorry?
I said, no, your luck is a boot.
Yeah, probably a welly boot floating by. The rod I'm using is a 12-foot Flatty Flatic Mark II. One of my most favourite rods. So I'm trying to find another one. I would love to pair it. Really would. So if anybody knows anybody that's got a Flatty Fanatic Mark II, the white one, or like the white writing on it, please do let me know.
White label.
Yeah.
Jack.
Did you put Dad's link in, Jen?
Right.
Thank you very much. But yeah, it's very cold. I've got like 4 layers on and it's cold.
I'm alright. I'm okay.
Yeah, Jen's nice and toasty. Gustin? Where does that come from? just opening up the macro fillets. Just help with the first. Any chat, darling?
No.
Okay. Let's have a little feel of this rod, shall we?
Somebody parking to my side now. Steve Edwards says hi, Smith. Wait,
Yes.
Steve, where are you going?
Oh, I lost the car.
Steve Edwards says hi, wait,
Hiya, Steve. Excuse me. Yeah, good. Thank you for joining us. We're just on the first cast. We've had a bite already. 2-hook flapper with roll-in lead and ragworm as bait. Just had a little feel there, just dragging the weight along the bottom. Nothing yet. One little tap, but nothing yet. So. But it is cool. If people don't mind, if they could share the link on social media, on Facebook or something like that, please, that would be very much appreciated. It is, although it's a beautiful day, I don't know if it's cloudy or blue skies.
Blue skies.
Oh, it's blue skies, is it? So it's blue skies, very sunny, but it's also very, very cold. Very cold indeed. But still, it's nice to be out fishing. I might have a fishing trip planned for tomorrow, and then one at the weekend and early part of next week before Christmas. So maybe get two maybe 3 trips in before Christmas, which would be quite cool. And then after Christmas, I've got a big adventure planned for myself. I was going to do it, funny enough, last Friday. And I'm really glad we didn't, because it got down to -5. It was horrible. So I'm really glad I wasn't out.
What else?
Oh yeah, and I also had the flu as well, but that wouldn't have stopped me. I would have still been out battling away, crying, tears freezing as they rolled down my cheeks. What I'm going to do is got some mackerel fillets defrosted. So on the next cast, I think what we'll do is put a ragworm on the bottom, or a little mackerel fillet, a little slip of ragworm on top, and see what we can find. It would be really cool to get a flatfish. Would love to catch a flatfish.
Joe said,
Joe.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a pain, I can't hear you too
You ready? Can everybody hear me okay now, or? I don't know.
be able to. You and your blim beach body. Yeah. Let's put that down there a minute. You're going down here.
Okay.
Moving the box.
Sorry about this, people. We're just having a bit of a malfunction, and we'll be with you shortly.
I'm trying to put you the other side. Let's put you into the car. Right. You're in the car as much as you can go.
Can you see the rod okay?
Yes, Wayne. Your box is here.
Okay, thanks, babe. Right, hopefully you guys can hear everything okay, nice and clearly. And what I'm going to do is, I kind of feel like checking that bait. I'll just wait for Jen to check to make sure the audio is cool.
Well, they've all said that it's fine now.
It's all good now. It could have been that really big gust that blew by.
Sometimes it's not a bad thing not being over here, Wayne.
Sometimes it's not a bad thing being able to hear me, apparently Jen reckons. Although, I think I have quite a sweet voice.
Nope.
Let's check that macro. Yeah, I reckon that's okay. Let's cut some macro bits and get ready for the next bait up. Right then, let's have a wind in and see how we get on.
Sloth said, just sub to your dad's channel. Stunning shots and scenery, thanks for the link. Wait. Oh, I can't bloody hear me. Well, thank you.
Top hook is clean. Where am I? Right, okay. Clean hooks.
Wait.
Right. Yeah.
Sloth Fishing said that he subbed to dad's channel. Nice stunning shots and scenery.
Oh, soft fishing. Thank you very much. Yeah, it is
Sloth.
slot. Did you say?
Sloth, as in the animal.
Oh, sloth. Sorry.
JD said, hi Wayne, how are you both doing?
Hi, JD. Good. Thank you, my friend. Yeah. Dad's Dad's channel is just, I mean, it's something else. The lovely videos, to be fair. Yeah, so thank you very much. He will really appreciate that. He's just starting out and everything, so yeah, all good. Yeah, thank you for joining us, JD, mate. Good to see you. Thank you for coming, joining us. Right, yes, so we've got two, let me stand on this side. We've got two hook flapper on. Just put a ragworm on the bottom and a little strip of mackerel on the top. Not a big strip, just a little strip, because I want it to look like a little baby tiny mackerel, a little bit of white bait basically. Usually find that does quite well down here when we're doing the competitions. So that's what I've done, and also trying to represent how it would look out in there. So, you know, the mackerel would be higher up than the ragworm. So ragworm on the bottom hook, little strip of mackerel on the top hook, and hopefully that might get us a fish. But it's a shame. I was hoping to go flounder fishing this week. Excuse me. But the tides are all wrong. Because of the school run and Jan's work and everything, I kind of need a high tide to be about midday, which will be around Sunday, Monday, Tuesday time. The tides will be perfect to maybe get out. What?
The kids are off and I'm working.
Oh, sugar, you are.
Sorry.
So if I'm going to go flounder fishing, it's going to have to be Monday when you're not at work.
I'm working Monday.
You're working Monday as well? Okay, so it'll have to be
at 1.
Sunday. So yeah, Sunday. I might pop out after a flounder on Sunday. The thing is, it might also be quite difficult because on Saturday, the club that I'm part of has their flounder competition, which I was so hoping to take part in. But I can't because Jen's got her work day.
Rando Rhino Outdoors says hello.
Who, sorry?
Rando.
Oh, Rando, thank you for joining us, mate. I hope you are well. Hope you're keeping well over there. You find us at our lovely go live spot. 2 hook flapper, fishing for anything we can find. Hopefully. Yes. Hopefully a flounder. Sorry, I heard tiny little footprints then, and it was a seagull coming near my bait. So they can do one.
It's cold here in California.
Sorry?
It's cold in California.
It's cold in California? Yeah, but you live in California. Just the word California sounds warm and hot, doesn't it? Just California itself sounds lovely. You know? We live in Devon, where it's freezing. Oh, come on, fish. I'm hoping that rolling lead's going to do something. If not, I might have to stick a grip lead on and...
There's a chap called Michael saying hi to you both. First time watching, amazing stuff. You do keep up the good work. Freezing up here in Northumberland. Is it snowing?
Michael.
I need to know whether it's snowing.
Michael, can you do me a... Michael, first of all, thank you very much for joining us today. And welcome to the blind angler. Here I hope to show how a blind guy can fish and basically get on with it and enjoy life.
You can't catfish.
But I'll ignore those comments coming from my wife about my amazing fishing skills. I'm paranoid about that seagull now. Michael, what's the weather like up in Northumberland? Is it snowing? Because I sent a present to a friend up there, and I just wondered if it got to him or not because of the snow. Yeah, no, thank you very, very much for joining us. So the way I fish as a blind person is during the day and night. I put bows on the rod, as you've probably seen or heard. So all bows go on the rod, and I'll have certain ways of fishing at night. So I'll have like lights to guide me, so I can see light and dark. So in the dark is when I can fish probably better, because it's all dark apart from my little light beacons, showing me where my rods are and the bait, etc. And yeah, during the day it's a little bit harder because it's so glary. You can't have that. And also, sorry, I thought I heard something. Also, with the bells, what I've learned is over the years, you can tell when the bells ring what kind of fish it is. So if it's quite a ching 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 ching, then that's more of a whiting or a decent sized pouting bite than it would be if it was a cod or a ray or a conger eel, a dogfish. They all bite differently, which then makes the bells jingle more. What are you doing, Jen?
Well, you just keep talking.
Oh, sorry, carry on.
Randall said it's about 2 degrees.
Okay, Randall, I'll let you off, mate.
It's still colder here than it is there, mind.
Yeah, we're 3 degrees colder than you because it's -1 here at the moment. But yeah, no, fair play, mate.
Michael said yes, it is snowing in North London.
Ah, right, okay, so thank you.
That's why our parcel to our friends did not get delivered.
Yes, no, thank you for that, Michael.
Somebody called Connor's Outdoor Activities says hello.
Connor, thank you very much for joining us as well. Thank you, everyone.
There you go. You can carry on with your little spiel about whatever you're talking about.
Yes, no, thank you everybody for joining. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe to The Blind Angler. It really does make a difference because it just shows me that I'm doing the right thing and people are enjoying it. And Jen, if you could put Dad's link up again, please. And Jen, the moderator, aka Mrs. Blind Angler, will put a link up. Now this link is for not a fishing channel, it's for a wildlife photography channel, and it's a brand new channel. It's only just started. I think there's like 6 or 7 videos on there, and it's my dad, basically the very person that taught me how to fish and is an amazing angler, but he is a professional photographer and wildlife photographer, and I've been telling him for years to get a YouTube channel, and he's finally listened. And he started putting his images up, and the pictures are just insane. The videos are insane. So if you're new to The Blind Angler and you go over and have a look and give them a sub, that would be awesome, thank you. But don't expect that level of video quality to be on here. Because I'm not that good at videoing and video making. But I did speak to Dad, and he's gonna come out fishing with me. And he's going to help me make a video to like similar to what he does, and like his videos are just spectacular. But he's a professional, and I'm just a, as I said before, just a poor, sweet, good-looking blind boy. And there's a tumbleweed moment. I thought somebody would have agreed. Thanks, Jen.
What listening? What?
Okay.
Mr. B.
Mr.
Fun.
Mr. Bond, 006 and 3/4. Thank you for joining us, my friend. Hope you and Money Penny are keeping well. Hope the wife is well. And I'm taking it that I haven't had a boat delivered to me yet, Mr. Bond. So I'm guessing she hasn't won the lottery yet. But we live in hope, my friend. We live in hope. I can hear her. I can actually hear her boat going by. Doesn't sound like a big boat. Doesn't sound like a big boat, but it feels like he's up there now. So he's out of the speed limit restrictions, so he's able to open up a bit. Don't know why I'm looking. Oh dear me! 2 degrees in California. I am surprised. I thought it would have been quite a bit more than that. So the bait at the moment is ragworm and mackerel fillets, 2 hook flapper, Roland lead. But I might just see if I've got a different weight. Maybe not a grip lead, but not the kind that I was hoping for. I have a box, so a little bit of a malfunction today. The box is packed. The fishing box is packed up, ready for sea fishing, big style. So you know the 5-6 ounce grippers and the pulley pennos and the pulley droppers and all this lot. They're all ready to go for tomorrow's fishing trip. And I forgot to bring my box of the 3-4 ounce grip leads and a few other bits and pieces. So I'm scraping together to fish at the moment. But where we are in the car park, there's a fishing shop, bait bunker, literally, I don't know, 10 meters away from me. So if I need one, I can just pop in there and get one from Sharon. She's good to go, she is. But we're going to see how we get on with the Roland lead, because I quite fancy the Roland lead. The only thing is, it's only 2 ounces, so I can't hit it as hard as I would like in this wind. Oh, how did I hear that bells? Would be nice to hear some jingle bells just before Christmas, wouldn't it, people, eh? How is everyone? Is everyone well? Keeping well? Everybody ready for Christmas? I also do have a Blind Angler Facebook page, and I posted on there this morning, look out for a little Christmas treat today, and that little Christmas treat is me going live, so I hope people like that. But yeah, if you could share it on social media, that would be epic. That would be awesome. Thank you kindly. And yes, I've got Friday's fishing, tomorrow's fishing, Sunday's fishing, and then Monday or Tuesday. Hopefully Monday and Tuesday, one of those dates, we will be joined by Matt. Yeah.
Mr. B said, no, Wayne, no boat, but I'll send you some tissues for your dripping nose.
Oh, thank you, mate. It's terrible. I was just thinking I might go and get some tissue. Bear with me.
Where are you fishing tomorrow, Joseph?
Oh, that's better. Sorry about that, people. Where am I fishing tomorrow, Joe? I'm not sure. We have been given a cod mark very close to home, so we could be after the cod. I've also been given a mark for the Bristol Channel, which is good for cod. and also good for Thornback Grey. Now, I would like to do the Bristol Channel one next week, when possibly 3 of the 4 Jolly Boys can get together. I don't know the situation with Matt and Ed at the moment, and Stefan with Whack, but hopefully at least 3 of us can get together, if not all of us, and hit the Bristol Channel for the cod and the Thornback Ray. But it all depends on tide, because I think next week's Bristol Channel tides are actually quite small, so it might be that tomorrow is a Bristol Channel mark, if Stefan can get off Whack in time and we can get up there in time to catch the tide. So it's either going to be Bristol Channel for the cod and the Thornback Ray, or it's going to be a local mark for cod, a very good mark apparently for cod, so we could try that, and then Sunday is hopefully going to be flounder. So this is how it could be. Tomorrow could be a local mark for Thornback for cod, or Bristol Channel for Thornback Ray and cod. Then Sunday,
Joe said he's tempted to do Bristol Channel by the end of the year.
okay, Joe, maybe we can do something there, Joe.
I don't think he was inviting you. He was just telling you that he was thinking about
'Cause
doing it.
Because last year Joe and I did the Bristol Channel quite a few times together. Maybe we could head back to Burnham Lower Lighthouse, I think it's called. We could maybe meet up there. You travel from yours and whatnot. But yeah, that would be quite cool to do that, Joe. If you're up for that, I'm up for that. Excuse me. So yeah, so the next 3 trips are basically going to be flounder, cod, and Thornback Ray. That's the plan. What we'll probably catch is whiting, pouting, and strap congers. But you got to be in it to win it, and plans have happened already for my big adventure, which will be hopefully January. The beginning to middle of January is when I'm hoping to do that, because it's going to be a challenge no matter what. But I also would like to do it in winter, because if I can do it in winter, then I can definitely do it in summer. So it's going to be a challenge, that one. So please do, if you haven't already, do subscribe and hit that bell button. It is completely free of charge to subscribe to the Blind Angler, and then you won't miss out on what's coming. And there's some lovely things going on. Some big plans. I've been working hard on it, so it's going well. Come on, fishy. The thing is, this place does not fish well on a low tide, but to be fair, whenever we fish this on a low tide, and the tide going out, we've always kind of been in at night time hoping for whiting, because you're doing the competition. Yeah.
He said hated Hinkley Point.
See, Joe, yeah.
Is that when he had a little tantrum?
That's when Joe had a little bit of a paddy on. But to be fair though, Joe, see, I love Hinkley Point. I absolutely love fishing Hinkley Point. But what you got to think about is, 1, that was your first time there, and also 2, you had driven down to Plymouth, so you've been driving for 5 hours on the Friday, fished Friday night. I mean, we didn't get to bed till about 1 o'clock Saturday morning. Then we fished Saturday night to about midnight, 1 o'clock. Same again on Sunday. So it could have been that you didn't like it because you're exhausted, mate. Like, I was exhausted as well, but obviously I was catching fish and you weren't, but when you're catching fish, the adrenaline's pumping, isn't it? So just rub that in, Joe. I was catching fish and you weren't, but you were catching fish all the other nights and I weren't. So but I think we should definitely do Hinkley again. Hinkley Point's a cracking mark. You just need to have your wits about you and be safe. Basically, Bristol Channel and Chezo are lovely places to go and fish, and they can make you or break you, and it's where dreams can be made. But at the same time, they are both extremely dangerous places to go, and you got to go there with, pardon the pun, with your eyes open, and notice what's going on. Yeah, but I've got I've been fishing a long time. I've been fishing a long time. I know what I'm talking about. Obviously I don't, I'm only joking, I'm not that modest or that big-headed, should I say, sorry. I do quite. It is quite interesting fishing here with the tide going out, using different bait, different rigs, different method, trying for a different type of fish. I quite like that. And the thing is, up to our, so to the right is out into Plymouth Sound, so you're out into the sea basically, and to the left you go up the River Plym, and up there you catch bass. Oh, Jen,
What?
I think I've just been robbed by a seagull
Knowing you, yeah, probably.
because I haven't got any. Have they got it?
It's over here.
Is any of my fillets still on it, or are they taking the fillets off the top?
One's still on it.
Cheeky rascals. Yeah, chuck it right up. Can you...
Yeah, you need
Thanks.
to put it somewhere where you're not actually going to lose it, because there you go.
Thanks, darling. Oh, getting robbed, look. Stealing from a blind man, disgusting. Seagulls or not, I don't care. No. Oh, seagull's laughing at me now.
Yes.
Just robbed that blind angler. Seen him on YouTube, thought I'd come down and
Half inch it.
half-inch it.
Bloody hungry.
Come on, fishy.
Fish in Dorset said, oi oi, Wayne dropped a like bud at work.
Oh, thank you, Shane. Thank you for joining us, mate.
Michael said times are hard. Michael said times are hard even for the seagulls.
This is true. Yeah, but I'm not being funny, Michael, though. To rob from a blind guy, I mean, things must be bad. You know.
Joe's laughing at you saying, I think I've been robbed by a seagull.
Jen, can you get me a would you be able to pick me up a 3 ounce grip lead, please?
For God's sake, I asked you just now.
I know, thank you, darling. Oh, she's got food over there.
No, she's got chocolate bars.
Chocolate bars and crisp and drink. I know. Robbing from a blind guy. I mean, it's disgraceful. Shot. Like that, actually. Shot. Right, I'm actually putting it in the boot because she's just gone over to the fishing shop. So she doesn't really let me have the fish in the boot because she's like, oh, it stinks the car out. But she's not here. She's not going to come around the back, so she's not going to know unless one of you lot dob me in. So so please don't dob me in. Right, I want to have a look at some rigs. A second. If I put my head in the way, I'm sorry. It's a beautiful place to fish this. I'll tell you what, because there's a lot of anglers who dislike catching dogfish and whiting. And I fish Bristol Channel, Chezo. I fish all over, do all types of fishing. I also do the fly fishing as well, which is great fun. But one of my most favourite things to do is coming down here November, December, January, February when it's dark with my son Zachary and catching whiting. And I don't really tend to fish when that's happening. I usually let Zach have his 2 rods out and I'm baiting up and he's casting out on his own. He's only 8 and he's catching whiting and it's just fish after fish and he is loving it. And it's one of my most special times, to be fair, spending that time with him and enjoying that time. And he's a cracking little angler. Last year he won, or this year, shall I say, for last year, 2021, he won most species caught in his club. He won the Flounder Shield, £1.10 flounder, and he's also Angler of the Year champion. So at home we got 3 lovely big trophies.
I actually like a kid then. I chased seagulls.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Thanks, darling.
He bought me snacks.
Did I? Thank you. was a bit close. I think she was more interested in her snacks than she noticed the bait in the. Thanks, darling. In the boot. I was a bit surprised then. I was just saying about the fishing, the way it's
You
been.
weren't, you were bitching. What were you
I
saying?
was not. I was not at all.
Bitching about me. What were you
I was
saying?
not moaning or anything about you. Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
No, guys, it's not a little secret.
No, you know, I could just rewind and hear it, didn't you?
Oh yeah. What rig is this? Very small hook on that one. This one here. Just checking out the different rigs a second, people, just to see if I want to change anything up. But that is very small hooks. That's more for. What's that?
Hang on.
Sorry if I'm in the way, peeps.
Yeah, I already noticed Joe. Joe's dobbing you in. Jen, look, he's put the bait in the boot.
Oh, thanks,
He
Joe.
doesn't want you to know. Don't tell him it was me that told you.
Oh, can somebody dob in the? Can somebody block the Del Intrepid channel from my? Thanks very
When
much.
Michael's wrote, snitches get stitches
Yeah.
to Joe. And Joe wrote, I reckon Wayne will be expecting it anyway.
I mean, I'm not surprised it was Joe.
But Joe saw me see it, and then I just walked away because I was like, it's just no point saying anything. But then it is really funny that the seagulls keep nicking it from you. So
Yeah.
it will do.
So this fishing live.
I know there's no chocolate for Wayne. He's got plenty of chocolate in his fishing box.
So this fishing live, basically, one of my good friends, Joe, has dobbed me in.
He's just gone no.
One of my good friends, Joe, has dobbed me in. My wife is going to have a moan at me, and I've been robbed by a seagull. I mean, what's going on here, really? Just want to see these rigs a second. Yes. What we're going to do is we're going to bait up. I'm going to put on a grip lead, just because the rolling lead doesn't seem to be doing anything. We'll bait up and cast back out. Keeping everything the same, 2-hook flapper, although this one's got in a bit of a mess. No, that's why. Caught on the floating beads. I do like my 2-hook flappers with the floating beads, I must say. I think they're great. All rigs I make myself, which is easily done, to be fair. The other day I was making some rigs up for a friend and watching a Christmas film with Jen at the same time. It was, I find it quite a nice relaxing pastime when you can't get out fishing. You can just sit there and make up some rigs. And then put them in your rig wallet and tangle them up. There we go. Sorted. Wonderful. I'm going to try grit lead for 2 reasons. Number one, it's 3 ounces, so it's heavier than the rolling lead, so I'll be able to cast it a little bit further in this wind. Sorry? I thought someone said something to them. And so we'll try the 2-hook flapper with a 3-ounce grip. Get it out a bit further. Floating beads on both. But we'll keep it the same. Oh, that wind's picking up. We're going to keep it the same. We're going to go for ragworm on the bottom. Actually, to be fair, I might try ragworm on top and bottom actually. And see how we go again, because we did have the bite on the ragworm, didn't we? So just wind it.
Hang on, I've eaten my crisps. I'll come back now. Oh, is he? Oh, he amazing. Wayne,
Yeah.
Joe said, why don't you fish for a conger at that mark, Wayne?
Joe said what, sorry?
Why don't you fish for a conger?
Well, I don't know fish for a conger.
Because it'll eat him.
Because it might eat me. To be fair. Conger is actually on the list. I'll talk to you about that in a second, actually, Joe.
And all the piece says hello. And then it says, how did Wayne get brownie points to drag you out in a freezing cold car park?
Who said that?
All the peas.
All the peas?
Yeah, I can't say it. It's too many peas.
Is it Porter?
Yeah. Portfolio of...
That's
Yeah.
Richard Hoyt.
Okay. Wow. He had a paddy on. Didn't you?
So,
And then I bought my Christmas booze.
Richard, thanks for joining us, mate, and dropping me in it. No. How do I get brownie points? Because I'm a good boy. What it is
Jen's too nice.
yeah, basically, like without the sob story, because you know I don't really talk about my eyesight like that in a negative way, but because of my eyesight, I'm always stuck home, and I only ever go fishing when somebody takes me fishing.
You could walk, but you'd get lost.
So I always have to rely on other people, and lately I've been wanting to go fishing, and fishing trips have been arranged and then cancelled, which is not to do with me. And because fishing means so much to me, it was getting me down a bit that I was getting these trips said about these trips, and then they were being cancelled. So Jen decided that she would take me fishing to cheer me up. Not that I was down, just
There's a boat coming in. What's your
you know
line?
what it's like. You want to go out, you want to do some fishing, you get yourself ready, get ready for you're thinking about it for a couple of days, you order the bait and all this lot, you get the bait, you spend the money, and then it's cancelled, and then the next one a couple of days later it's cancelled, and so on and so forth. It just it was getting me down a bit. So because fishing is everything to me, you know, family aside, is everything to me. And so Jen and I had a little chat, and she was like, okay, we got Thursday, got a few hours on Thursday, we'll go fishing.
Lloydie seller though.
So to answer your question, Richard, it wasn't brownie points, it was a sob story I gave her. Yeah.
Lloydie seller though.
Who did, sorry?
Lloydie.
Oh, Lloydie, thank you for joining us. Hello. Just putting some bass on.
Drop you off up north. That's like 7 hours away from here. But as far as southwest is just the bit you can get.
Right, we are rigged up. Let's get baited up. Get out there for a fish.
Chap called Phillips over there.
Say that again, sorry, Jen.
A chap called Phillips over there.
Philip, thank you for joining us. Hope you are well.
Michael from up north said to drop you off up there and he'll take you fishing.
Oh,
The
Michael,
only problem with that is it's like 7 hours away.
I don't care. Michael, I'm all up for that, mate. I am all
They're
up
as
for that.
far north before Scotland and we're as far south
Yes.
before you get into Cornwall.
Oh, that's fine. I'm definitely up for going up north.
If I'm going up north, I'm going to see our friends as well. I'm
Oh, yeah.
I'm not driving all the way back home, just dropping you off. Though he would like that.
Oh dear. You know, so when you put ragworm on and they try to bite you,
Okay. Michael said, got the Metro Centre for shopping. I'm not a shopping type of girl unless it's buying Christmas presents for my...
yeah, that's true.
I like buying things for other people, but not for me.
God, I'm not too sure about that, Jen. How many parcels
Unless it's
do
boots.
how many parcels do we get at home? And how
Yeah,
many
it's
of those?
work related.
Oh yeah. Right, let's get that out. Right, where am I? Okay, so I've cast that one out quite a bit further. It's probably out about 10.
What have you done now?
I just literally just punched my bells and
Should I just leave him to find them himself? You found them?
yeah.
Oh, well done.
Where's my
Wayne, there's somebody walking over, just so you know.
good? A couple of little knots, but nothing major to be fair. But I usually find it doesn't really fish that great at that green tide. Oh really? Crikey. Crikey. Yeah. It's weird how it can go like that, isn't it? Yeah. It was like in January, I thought, obviously fishing back in January this year, and about 9, 10 o'clock at night, first catch, I had £1, second catch, I had £1.50. And it's just like, yeah, crazy. Yeah, no, no. Bitter, isn't it? Absolutely bitter. But I'm just trying see if there's anything out there on the bottom. Did it? Crazy. That's what I was hoping for today, so yeah, that would be nice. That would be very nice. Are you going to do the competition? Yeah. I might come down and do the competition. But, oh, good. See, I like fishing when it's like, a southwesterly or something, like you're protected, aren't you? But, yeah. Yes. Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, we were at Cheshire and we were catching pollock there. And it was, oh well, 3 days ago, 14. So about £2.10, so, which isn't bad. Oh, okay. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. They're coming in numbers, I guess. Blimey. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Get more back. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. 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 Yeah, I usually come down and do some fishing in the evenings. I've done the competition a couple times. Yeah, about 7.5 hours. Not too bad. But yeah, no, I enjoy it. It's like it's a bit of fun, bit of fun. Yeah, exactly. It's easy because, like, with the YouTube channel, I can just film from the booth straight out. Because I'm live on YouTube right now. The camera's in there, rolling, they're watching the top of the mod. And hopefully we'll catch a fish. Yeah. But sometimes this place can be that kind of yeah. I have. I've fished here in blank. Yeah, I'm probably going to do it right now. Yeah. No, yeah, definitely. I know last week today we're catching flounder down the. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know that. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, no, I was. Yeah, it's cocoa. Yeah. Yeah. No, not yet. Yeah, hopefully. But no, so far, touch wood. All good. All good. Any problem with that? Got to pick the children up from school, so. Yeah, yeah. Yes, mate. Yes. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself, buddy. Oh, that's my bait. Where am I? Here we go. Jan,
Yes.
any comments, babe?
Yeah. Just you made a new friend.
I did make a friend. He was a nice gentleman. Fishes here a lot, so it's good to get some advice from him. You can catch me up when you're ready, babe.
Scott Harris, I don't know.
Hiya, Scott. Thank you for joining us, mate. On this cold winter's day. Very cold, actually. Ah.
I did tell them that we'd lost you because you made a friend.
I was talking. The gentleman I was just talking to had a codling down here. Not that long ago, actually. So he fishes down here a lot. And last week someone had 6 Garnard off here. Which is what I was hoping for today. To be fair, that and flounder. So now I've got the bait stable. We'll see. We'll see how we go. Hopefully, we might winkle one out. But it's very it's the wind. The wind is absolutely freezing, as it probably is anywhere else in the UK.
Just
Right now.
half an hour.
Right,
though,
thanks,
right?
babe. Any other comments, sweetheart?
No.
Yeah, what I was saying is, so when you get ragworm and you get bitten by them, it's because they feel the temperature of your hands. Well, this is what they say anyway. The temperature of your hands, and to them it's warm, which is normally a decaying fish of some sort, and that's what they feed on because they sense the temperature difference. Whereas I've just been baiting up ragworm, and not one has tried to bite me, so it shows how cold it is because my hands must be like, well, ice. Or is it just because I'm ice cold? Come on, fingers. Oh, do you know what? I've just wrapped my rig up to put in the rig wallet, and it's just all unraveling because I can't even feel it. Oh, for crying out loud, that's gone a bit skew-iffy. But it's away, so that's the main thing. I like to make sure my rig wallet's nice and full all the time with the rigs, and all my rigs go back in, and then tonight I'll probably, with the rigs I've used, check the hooks, make sure they're all okay. If they're not, I'll replace them or get the diamond out and just sharpen them up a bit, ready for the next fishing trip, which, yeah, it could be our cod mark that we're after, possibly going to go to tomorrow, or the Bristol Channel. Worst case scenario is we come down here and we do the fishing competition, but ideally we would like to be the Bristol Channel or the cod mark. Question actually for everybody in the group: if tomorrow we don't get to the Bristol Channel and we don't get to the cod mark, I don't know why we wouldn't, but let's just say we don't, I do come down and fish the competition, would people prefer that to be a video for the channel, or would they like that to be a live? The competition starts at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. UK time, and finishes at 9 p.m. So let me know in the chat. Jen will keep an eye on it, but it'd be interesting to know what you guys would like to view if I'm able to do that.
I know.
What?
Not at all. They don't want to listen to you.
They don't want to listen to me. Is that what
Nah,
they're saying?
yeah,
They hate me. They hate the channel.
yeah,
Is it because I'm blind?
yeah.
Oh, you're such a cow, Jen.
Saying live.
So basically, what happened earlier today?
Bowden,
Yes,
saying live.
they're saying live, are they?
Yeah. Got 2 votes for live.
Okay, cool. Yeah, well, we'll look to do that then. If we don't, obviously, if I get to the cod mark or the channel, I would like to make that a video. But yeah, we have to come down if we.
Joe said live. Jen's too busy to edit channel videos. I am too busy.
Yeah, and if we do the competition, I'll be down here with Stefan, one of the Jolly Boys, and I'll have to read the chat myself, so it won't be as decent, I suppose. Although I suppose I could bring Joe in, get Joe to ring me on my mobile, put an earpiece in, and he can just read the chat to me that way. Joe, make sure Joe, I'll let you know what's going on, mate, and clear your schedule, just in case. But yeah, we came down earlier today. We were down here early, and the bait shop wasn't open. I got out to get my fishing stuff out, and it was it was like -2, and I was like, We waited half an hour for the bait shop. It didn't open, so then we went off to Tesco's. And while we were in Tesco's, I was thinking I could be fishing right now instead of walking around the shop.
Wait.
Yeah.
Paul Leo said hello, and Joe said I charge £10 an hour. That's mixed rates.
Yeah, no, Joe, I don't want that.
Don't want that.
I don't want that service, Joe. I just want you to read my chat for me. I don't that service. I thought we were all good with that. Who said hello? Portfolio.
No, Paul Leo.
Oh, Paul Leo. Sorry, Paul. Excuse me. Sorry, Paul.
David Hayes said, "I'll ask again. Where are you fishing, Wayne?"
Oh, yes, David. We are at Elphinstone Car Park in Plymouth, which is south coast of Devon. It's probably -0 degrees at the moment, and they have been catching garfish off of here. They've been catching tub garnard off of here. They've been catching conger, codlin. So we're in it. We're here. I'm going to give it a go. That's all we can do. Paul Leo, thank you for joining us, mate. Nice to have you in the chat, mate. Nice to have you. Hope you're keeping well. Make sure you're safe when you go to Chesel next month. I think it is January. I think you said. So yeah, make sure you keep safe for that one, mate. Cracking place to go fishing. But that cast that one out quite a bit further. I think we'll see what's out there. See if there's anything out there lurking around.
He said, "Not far from me. I'm in Dorset."
Who, David? Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. Actually, it's not far from you because I was on. I'm gonna say going back maybe 2 weeks. I think it was. I was on Shane's live fishing Dorset live, and I think you were there fishing with him, or you turned up. It might be a different David, but it could be you, actually. Sorry if it's not, but I thought it was actually. But yeah, no,
Paul
Dorset.
said February.
Oh, February, Paul. Oh yeah. We'll be.
Mr. O'Malley says hello. Sorry, he's at work. Can't stay. But good luck.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you, my friends. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, be careful in February, Paul, because it does get nasty. Does Chesel sometimes.
David said, "No, it was me, Wayne."
It was it? Fantastic. Yeah, I mean, God, being a Plymouth lad, Devon, summer holidays was always up Dorset or down in Cornwall. Do you know what I mean? So, but Dorset, I love Dorset, which is why we go up there for Jolly Boys. You've seen on, I think you have actually seen on the channel, because I think you commented actually on one of the Jolly Boys video. Absolutely love Dorset. It's a beautiful place, beautiful. I mean, so is Devon. I think I'm really lucky where I live. We've got Cornwall one side, we've got Devon south and north, which is beautiful. Then you got Somerset and Dorset, I think. So it's a beautiful place to be, really.
Say hello to Kelvin.
Chop Chip is in the house. Chop Chip. How are you, Kelvin? Hope you're well. You know where I'm fishing. It's a good old Elphinstone, and I'm blanking.
What did you say?
I said I'm blanking.
Okay.
Buh.
Sorry. Watch out.
Ooh. We got ragworm on, 2-hook flapper, grip lead. They said that the codlin were caught last week. 2 of them came in off of here, but the water was very cloudy. I'm guessing it's not cloudy now. I could go and have a look, but I'm still not going to know. But I really don't want to put the mackerel bait on, to be fair, because I just feel that if I put mackerel on, there's a chance of pouting, whiting, strap conger, and I really can't. I think I would rather blank at the moment than catch one of those. I would rather go for something a bit different, like a flatfish, or a tub garner, like feeding off the bottom. So I think I'm going to keep with the ragworm for the time being. But the wind is obviously, as you know, the wind is easterly, so it's here, it blows right in at you, so it is it's calming down. Apparently tomorrow there's not going to be any wind, which is nice for no matter where we go tomorrow. No matter where we go, yeah, hopefully it'd be at Bristow Channel. That would be a absolutely brilliant thing to go and do. But yeah, we'll have to see how we get on. The competition's pretty good. You come down here, you pay a £5, 3-hour competition, and first, second, third, heaviest fish wins. So earlier this year, if you look back on the channel, I did 2 competitions. I finished third on the first one, and finished second on the second one. So all in all, spent £10. And I think I got 30 or 40 quid back. So yeah, it's not too bad.
You hear me?
Yes.
Kelvin said, hello Wayne, aim for the corner of the marina across the other side. There's a patch of hard ground about 100 yards. We can't cast 100 yards, so we ain't gonna do that,
She's funny.
David Haynes said, I'm the one who runs the YouTube subgroup.
The YouTube subgroup. Oh, is that on? Oh, yes. I know what you're on about. Yeah, I know what you're on about. Yes.
All the P said it doesn't matter what you use. You normally blank, Wayne.
Oh, thank you, Richard Hoy. I'm so glad you're in the chat. How's things over in Ireland? Are they all right? Hope you're keeping well. Oh, I guess your puppies are all like grown and moved on now as well. But yeah, no, thank you, David. I appreciate that, mate. But next year, I've got some brilliant things planned for the blind angler. One's already in place. Actually, 2 of them are already in place to go into, which is going to be great fun. Really looking forward to that. The January adventure that I've got planned, which is going to be the big adventure. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not going to lie. I'm nervous. I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything like that before, so it's going to be it's going to test me. It's going to test me to my limits, both angling wise and as a person as well. So it's going to be a big thing. So yeah, that should be coming out middle of January. So yeah, please, if you haven't subscribed to the Blind Angler, please do so. It is free of charge, and follow me on that journey for sure. But it's one of those ones, if I can do it.
Why is Joe saying, can I come?
I don't know. Joe, why are you saying can you come? Can you come where? What, to the competition? Or to the Bristol Channel? I don't know, I can't remember what we were talking about.
All the P said, all good over here. I've got another litter at the most 7 pups though.
Oh, nice one. Can
That's
you call
not fair. Don't even do it.
Richard, can you call one of those dogs
In January.
In January. Oh, what? Oh, Joe wants to come to my adventure.
Oh, no.
Oh, I see. Oh, Joe, we'll have a chat, mate. We'll have a chat. I'll probably talk to you later tonight anyway, Joe, to be fair. Come on, fish. I'm surprised we haven't had a bite on those ragworm, because they went out a bit. Check that line. No, she's good. She's good. She's golden. She is golden. When you're that side of the car, where the wind can't get you, and the sun's on you, it's absolutely lovely. But when you're here, oh my days, it's cold. Oh my days. But it's kind of strange because down here we kind of went from like high 20s and 30s degrees heat, and then all of a sudden it's like someone just flipped the switch, and all of a sudden we went down to like 5, maximum 5. So it's like your body hasn't had a chance to adjust to the excuse me, to the cold weather. There's that boat. I can hear a boat. Oh. Also, I think on the channel there's the catch and cook from Matthew, Jolly Boy Matt. He did really well with his catch and cook. He caught the codlin and done his own little video. He done really well, so well done to Matt. That's a great little addition to the Blind Angler channel. And Matt is a hell of a good cook, really good cook. And he's not scared of like trying new things, and 9 times out of 10 they pay off, as you've probably seen in Jolly Boys 2, the part 3 when he caught that codlin and we went into the shop. That shop was basically empty.
Joe said he's better.
Joe said he's better.
Cook.
He's a better cook.
Yeah, he said I'm better. Winky face.
Yeah, but Joe, you're a head chef of a seafood restaurant. I would have to, agree with you. Yes, I would have to agree with you. What we should do is we should get Matt and Joe together. We'll go fishing. Whatever we catch, they have to come up with like a meal with scraps, like bare minimums, and have a bit of a cook-off. A fish-off and a cook-off. There we go. How about that? That would be pretty decent. We'll do that next year. We'll put Stefan with me and Stefan will team up with Matt or Joe, so we'll have a little team. So Matt and myself, or Stefan and Matt, something like that, and we'll go fishing, and we'll have a little bit of a catch and cook off. That would be brilliant. That would be quite good to do live, actually. I thought I had my bow then. Keep an eye on it. Well, keep an ear on it.
Joe said, knowing Matt's luck with fishing, it'll be a draw. He'll win the fishing, so it'll be a draw.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Joe. I see what you're saying. Yeah, lately, I'll tell you what, Matt's been punting it out of the bag with his fishing. He's done really well. Really well. I think we went out to Chezo 2 weeks ago, not for Jolly Boys, but for just an extra trip. And Matt caught a codlin. We all had whiting. It was for Stefan's birthday, but I was really ill, like with the flu. I shouldn't have gone really, but I did. But no, it was good. It was good. And Matt pulled it out of the bag. He's done really well. He's caught quite a few codlin this winter so far, and we're only into the middle of December, so hopefully he's going to do good things. So it'd be good to get him out fishing with us. At the moment, he's got his children until tomorrow. He's having for the last 10 days. So he should be free from the weekend. So we'll get Matt back out fishing. Hopefully once before Christmas if we can. dear me. Oh, that's... See, I would really like for Christmas, Jen, hint, hint, another Flatty Fanatic Mark II.
No.
I love the Flatty rods. I think they're brilliant for this kind of fishing.
I haven't been able to find one.
Surprised we haven't picked up a little pouting, if I'm honest. I'm not really disappointed if we do blank, because, like I said, I'm just trying something new here today. It's not where I was hoping to fish. I was hoping to fish a different mark, but again, the tides, for the time that we could get out in the tide times, we wouldn't have had any fishing time at all before the tide just whizzed out. But, you know, it's all about getting out and giving it a go, and that's what you can do. And it's better than sitting at home wishing I was out, which is what I do most of the time. Wishing I was out. Oh dear. But I'm hoping after next January's adventure, certain things will happen with the fishing side of things for me, so I'll be able to get a bit more done. I know it doesn't really make any sense to you guys, but it will once you see what I've got planned.
Right, Wayne, this is your 10-minute warning.
Okay, babes. So, we don't have too much longer left before we have to call it a day. So what I might do is find my scissors. Where are my scissors? Absolutely no idea, old boy. I think I've been robbed by that seagull again.
What? Have they come in my boot, have they?
I think they've come in your boot and stolen
Not that the blind man's lost it, no?
stolen my scissors.
Lloydie said, Jen, you can always ask on here regarding the rod. I can't really do that when Wayne's around.
Why? I'm not going to be able to read the chat. Okay, anybody in the chat, does anybody know where I can get a Flatty Fanatic, Coniflex Flatty Fanatic Mark II, which is 12-foot fixed bull, and it's the one with the white writing. Because Jen is...
Boy said that he's got a Mark 1, it's only 11 foot, but it's a cracking rod.
They are... Where is... They are...
It is his favourite rod.
It is my favourite rod. I like the Mark II. I'll tell you why I like the Mark II, because of the white writing. So obviously, as you know, at night I use lights for beacons, and the rod just lights up beautifully in the dark. Ah, nuts.
You done?
I've lost my scissors. I've lost my scissors. Alright, well, we'll leave it now. We'll leave it for now. It's not the end of the world. Hope everybody's keeping well. Hope everybody's ready for Christmas. You know, when, see, like, as I was saying earlier, Jen and I were here earlier, and then we couldn't fish because it was so cold and the tackle shop wasn't open and all this lot. So we shot off to Tesco's to get our little bit of Christmas shopping in. And I'll tell you now, I was stood in Tesco's holding the trolley like a good boy. And Jen was talking to me about things that Tesco's do sell and what they don't sell. And I was thinking to myself, I'm not even paying any attention to her because I just don't care about what Tesco's sell and what they don't and what they do sell. All I want to do is go fishing. And I was,
Actually, you decided you didn't want to go fishing, then had a paddy on in the car and changed your mind.
that's not actually true. It's not nothing, mate. Nothing at all. Yeah, freezing. The only thing I'm going to catch is a cold. But got to be out here to give it a go, you know. So that's all we can do.
It's gone now.
Lost the boot. Oh, there we are. A nice hot chocolate mince pie, a little bit of clotted
Well, you're not
cream.
getting any of that unless you hurry up.
All right, Jen. All right. What's the chat saying, babe?
They're saying that you dropped bait on the carpet.
Oh yeah. Are you guys telling the truth? Because I'm gonna be feeling around with my.
I'll check it in a minute.
I dropped bait on the carpet. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up in the chat. It's either going to be a ragworm wriggling around or it's going to be a smelly piece of mackerel.
Oh, David Haynes said he's got a Century flatty.
All right, what's that like then, David? What are they like? Because I would like to pair it. Oh, that wind! I would like to pair it with another flatty rod. Like the Mark 1 is okay. It's just I like it because it's white. To be fair, but I'll be interested to see what the Century flatty is like.
He said it's a serious rod, mate.
Is it? That's quite cool. I might be worth on a little bit of a butcher's that. I mean, that's what I like about this one is that it, excuse me, you can cast it quite a distance really easy, but you can get it in over snags and it's got some power. But I mean, it's Coniflex, isn't it? Same with Century, you get what you pay for, and they're decent makes. It's a shame that Coniflex is no longer. But I like Coniflex, if I'm honest. Ziplex as well. I mean, I've got a Ziplex beach caster, my Daiwas, and yeah.
Wayne.
Yes.
Mr. Hoy said, check your PayPal. There's a small donation for bait.
Oh, Mr. Hoy, you didn't have to do that. Thank you kindly, sir. I'll tell you what I'll do, Richard. Thank you for that. Is I'll use that for Friday for the competition. Come down here, nice and early, do a live, do the comp, let you guys follow the competition. What I like about the competition is
You might do the competition. It all depends on your brother.
yeah, competition all depends on Stefan because it's getting down here. Do you know what I mean? For myself, but I mean, Bait Bunker, the shop is literally 5 meters away from where I am, so you can catch a fish, unhook it, you can run it over there, put it in the scales, weigh it, you walk back over and chuck it back in the sea, and it's done. Do you know what I mean? The fish swims off happily, and with it being literally 5 meters and it's a big scale thing, you literally just plonk the fish in. There's no having to sort the scales out or any of that lot. It's straight in. There's your ticket and your score, and you're out the door and your fish is away.
David said in the early 80s we would all use Coniflex Cod 8s
Yeah.
over Western docks. And then Joe said petrol and diesel's getting cheaper now, Wayne. Thumbs up.
Yeah, David, you're absolutely right. Cracking rods, mate. Absolutely cracking. You know, I grew up using Daiwa. I grew up using Daiwa. Mr. Hoy, who's in the chat, very kindly gave me a Ziplex, which is a cracking rod, to be fair. And then my mum and dad bought Stefan, my little brother, a Coniflex Flatty Fanatic, and I was jealous. So I went and bought the Mark II, and I absolutely love it. And yeah, Coniflex, I like them. I like them. And I've got 2 reels exactly the same to go on it, but I've only got the 1 rod and 2 reels, so I would love to have another one to have an identical set. But yeah, brilliant rods, mate, brilliant rods. And Joe, you are right. fuel getting cheaper, hopefully we can get a few more sessions in. That wind is fresh, to say the least.
David said he's got 2 tip tornadoes.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Wayne's jealous now.
I'm jealous.
Wayne,
Yeah.
5-minute warning.
Okay, we've got 5 minutes, people. We've got 5 minutes. 2 tip tornadoes. They're nice. My dad's got a tip tornado. I had one for a short.
Say bye to Kelvin.
Kelvin, chop chip, mate. Thank you for joining us. No doubt I'll see you soon, Kelv. No doubt I'll see you soon indeed. But what was I saying? Tip tornadoes. Yeah, no, tip tornadoes. Yeah, no. I had a tip tornado light, I think it was. And that was a nice rod. It was a nice rod. But it had a weird grip on it, which was uncomfortable. But it was still a lovely rod. And I should have kept it, really. Should have kept it. I would like to have another Century. Quite like the 900, T900. But then the thing is, the Daiwas that I've got. What is that noise? So I've got the Ziplex.
David said he's got 29 rods and 22 reels. He's a tackle top. That
Oh.
sounds just like Wayne.
David,
You can't see Wayne's side of the bed from all the fishing stuff he's got.
David, you and I sound like we're cut from the same kind of cloth there, mate. Because I couldn't tell you how many rods I've got. I can tell you my favourite rods. I can tell you my favourite reels. But my goodness, and the funny thing is, we got this like over the bed type storage thing, and there's a gap down the side between that and the wall, and that's where all my fishing rods live, next to my bed. Same with the fishing reels. You know, that's where I couldn't put them in the garage, and I couldn't put them in the shed. They've got to stay indoors with me. Yeah, no, I love them. But like my winter rods are like the Team Daiwa 133 to 134 tournament. I just love that rod. Those rods. I absolutely love them. And then in the summer, I've got a Paul Carey 13-foot Supercast X, which I've had for about 20 years. And I'll tell you what, that is a cracking rod. Absolutely brilliant. I took that to the Bristol Channel and caught a 13-pound cod off the shore with that. 13.5-pound cod came in on Hinkley Point like 20 years ago, and on a Supercast X. And I think the reel was either a Daiwa Slosh. Yeah, it probably was the Daiwa Slosh actually, 20, or it was Shimano Speedmaster. But I believe it was the Slosh that I had on that rod at that time. And
David said I've got a 129 PM, 134 PM. I love them.
oh, yeah. So you've got the same. So the 134, is that the silver tournament one that you've got? My brother's been after one for ages. He's been after a 130 one. Absolutely brilliant one. But yeah, I've got the 133, which is the red one. The 129, I think that's the blue one, 12'9". And then my 134 is the silver tournament one. But yeah, I'm the same as you, mate. I absolutely love those rods, really do. But yeah, in the summer I'll break out the Supercast. I've got the Sandstorms, and I've got the Ziplex as well to play around with. And then when I'm light fishing, like fishing nice and light, like, you know, no more than 3 ounces, or I'm going after flounder, or I'm looking for bass on like really light tackle and running legend, and I use the Flatty Fanatic. Absolutely banging rod. Love it.
Time to angle it. Wayne.
Oh. Let's do some jumps. Try and keep warm. Probably end up banging my head on the roof of the car. I wonder how close I was actually. Oh no, yeah, it's probably a bit close to knocking myself out there. Most exercise I've done in weeks. Let me just grab some tissue, people. If anybody sees any seagulls coming around, give me a shout. seagulls? No. That's right. So I've just asked Jen to put my dad's link back up, just in case there's anybody new in the chat. So my dad is a wildlife photographer based here in the UK, but he travels around like goes up to Scotland and all around. And he's a professional photographer, and I've been saying to him for ages, as I've said already today, just in case there's anybody new, that he should be getting a YouTube channel to show off his work, because it's unreal. It's nothing like on the Blind Angler. He's a professional, and he has been for many years. So Jen's just put the link up there. So if you like your wildlife, UK wildlife, or if you wildlife photography, maybe go over and give him a sub and have a little look. And that is the man that taught me to fish when I was 4 years old. And he still fishes with me now. And I have him to thank for all of this. So if it wasn't for him, the Blind Angler wouldn't exist. In person and the channel. But yeah, so please do go over and give him a sub and have a little look at his work, because I think he's only put up like 5 videos or so, 5, 6, 7 videos, something like that. But they're banging, absolutely banging. So yeah. But I think I'm gonna have to wind this one in and call it a blank, I'm afraid. Although I did think I had a touch then. We've got to pick the children up from school. But as I was saying, I'll talk to keep an eye out on the Blind Angler Facebook page, and I'll also put it up as a post in the community on YouTube, and let you know if I'm going to be going live tomorrow night for the competition. If we don't go to the Bristol Channel or to the Codmark, so I will keep you guys all informed. Richard Hoy, thank you very much for the very kind donation, sir. That's very kind of you. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. Excuse me. Yeah, I really would like a nice hot chocolate and a mince pie, bit of cream on top, fire going, YouTube on, bit of fishing, happy days. You know, I don't know if you guys can hear that wind. It's freezing. But I really appreciate you all joining me, and if there's anybody new, please do subscribe to the Blind Angler. Shows me that I'm doing things in the right way. And thank you for your likes, comments, and if anybody else subscribed, thank you kindly. Yeah, I think we're on about 1,248 subscribers. So the channel's been growing really well over the last couple of years. I did take a little bit of a break just to kind of reset myself. I spent a bit of time with the family, which was probably a good thing, because I kind of chopped off part of my finger. I had to have that glued and put back in place. I broke my toe, so I had to have that repaired. And I got to do some big other stuff with the Blind Angler, which you guys will probably find out about in March, which is huge, and I'm really looking forward to that. But I can't say anything about it because I'm not allowed, because it's not mine. But you guys will find out soon enough. Oh dear, we'll maybe go home and have a mince pie and a snowball. That would be quite nice. Nice little snowball. Okay. Oh no. So tonight, actually, I'm talking about watching fishing tonight. I can't, because I'm taking the children into our town Thursday night, so late night shopping. I'm going to go do some Christmas shopping for Jen, and we've got a big wheel, so I'm going to take Zach, who's 8, and Natalia, who's only 4. Bless her. There's a little nativity yesterday at school. So I'm going to take them into town, me and my sister, because obviously, because of my eyes, I need someone with me to help. So we're going to go in town, we're going on the big wheel, and we're having McDonald's and stuff. It's going to be lovely.
Can we pack up? We need to go.
Alright, any chat, babe?
Everyone's saying bye.
Sorry?
Everyone's saying bye. Oh, there's a big Navy ship going past.
Okay. What, behind me? Oh, okay, cool.
Say track, because I'm pressing ahead.
Oh, are you? Okay. So everyone, thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining me today. I really, really appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see you on a live before Christmas, but if I don't, have a Merry Christmas everyone, and a Happy New Year. Hopefully, you know, you'll see me between now and Christmas, because because we might be live tomorrow for the competition. If not, we will be filming tomorrow for the card or from that Ray Bristol channel or wherever. So yeah, until then, guys, thank you very much. Mwah, and Merry Christmas to you all, and I appreciate your generosity and being with us today. So yes, thank you very much, and take care. I'm going to wind this one in. Hang on, let me just check, make sure it's not finished. Yeah.
Yeah. There's not really a fish on it. The car next to you now.
Yeah. Is there anywhere else to park?
Yeah. I think he's on in the bait shop.
Oh no!
Not a thing. No worm on it
just
either.
came off down on the wall. It's a £4 cod at least. I've seen it.
Say bye.
It was that big. Even I seen it. It was.
Bye.
See you later, people. Take care. Merry Christmas. Jingle bell.